Yep, there it goes. Hey folks, how you doing? Papa Joe here. What's the best knife for it? Does it matter? Alright, I seen a recipe type deal online that I wanted to try. Now, I did share it with Little Joe and Carlos. We'll see if they do anything with it. I mean, not like this is a challenge or anything. I guess I really don't need to peel that off there, do I? Avocados. And we're only doing 3 of them. They're softer than I thought. I've never dealt with avocados. Grandma always does this. Ooh, boy. I've got to be careful, huh? That's pretty damn soft, actually. So, she's standing in the shadows over here in case I have issues. That's actually a little softer than I thought, too. Okay, that wasn't bad. It ain't what I was expecting. Now, according to that video, this is the part I'm really worried about screwing up. Well, that's what I attempt to do, or that is on my plans. Would you go turn that TV down? If this video picks up music and stuff, it's gonna do stupid shit. That wasn't too bad. Don't know what you can do with that thing. And Grandma's been known to grow these avocado seeds. I don't know all the details. She puts 3 or 4 toothpicks in the sides of them and puts them in a jar of water where it's approximately half down into the water type deal. Now let's see if I get any better doing the next one. Right there at that end is a little funky. I don't like going around that end where the hole is. I want to take that off. Those are a lot softer than I thought. I've never pulled with them. I've ate them. Those are really pretty soft. That surprises me. And you're right, our floor is a little sticky right there. Don't be rolling your eyes and shit. It's a kitchen floor. It happens. She is so subconscious of her house and her kitchen. All right, that wasn't too bad, but it does call for a cigarette. There's only one in our pack. Are we out of cigarettes? All right, let me do this again. I screwed up. I quit my cut. I should. Damn it. Now they made that look so easy on that video, popping that seed out there. How come they make it easy on the videos?
Is that one a little firmer?
Yeah. Well, the avocado really isn't. But getting that seed out was a little harder. That ain't how it was supposed to come out, but what I'm concerned about now is the way they put that cheese in them and then picked them up to wrap them. As soft as these are, that's going to be interesting. Know what I mean?
Maybe you need to roll your hamburger out first. Pat it out, roll it out. Make a little patty to wrap around it. Instead of trying.
Well, I planned on that. I wasn't going to use that whole 3 pounds. I got 3 pounds. So I figured to do us 3 burgers, so to speak, that would take up over a half pound each. So I figure almost 2 pounds. So I figured for these, I was hoping to shoot for like a pound, a little over between the 3 of them. And they look like they did theirs pretty thick on the hamburger. And I really didn't want to go that thick on the hamburger.
Yeah.
Ooh, I'm getting gooder, Mom. I hit it right on the same cut spot. Look at that bad spot.
You can take it out.
Bad spot there on it too.
Yeah. That's why I was looking at it. I didn't notice that in the store. But you can take it out and still form your hamburger around it, I think.
Yeah, minor stuff. And what we're talking about, there's a bad spot, if y'all can see it, right here. It's on both halves. That one's coming out a little tougher than the others did. If y'all didn't watch the video last weekend while Carlos was here, he did a guacamole salad for us. He does his different than Grandma does hers. So, you know, those of you that have made Grandma's guacamole or a version of it like hers, you can go watch that video and make the Carlos version. And I like them both, so I ain't gonna go pitting them against each other.
Well, you got that one out of the skin.
Huh?
You said you got that one out of the skin.
Yeah, buddy.
Got a little brown on the outside of it, looks like.
Is that leaving too much on it?
I don't know.
Yeah, we're the ones eating it, so
Yeah.
if we're happy with it, that's all that counts. Alright. And there's the bad stuff gone. So, that's the first step.
Did good.
I did good?
Yep.
Cool. Well, I just hate to throw these shells away. There should be something we could do with them. I don't either. Use them for starters on our plants, but we quit the gardening thing, so that ain't gonna work. But those would have made good little starter trays, and they should have rotted as a plant mature. All right, so there's that part. Get in my goodie bag. I have bacon. Bacon is the reason I will never be a Muslim. And it just won't happen. As long as I can eat bacon, the world is good. And you're saving these plastic bags for the yard sale, right? Well, there's one added to it. So, and we have a Kobe and whatchamacallit, Jack type cheese. Alright, I don't want to use that knife. That ain't the one I want to use either. Maybe this one. And that's why I don't like buying the cheap hamburgers. This one don't have your marks on it. Y'all will look a lot of time when you buy your hamburgers, it's got it marked off in certain pound deals. Alright, so there's half. I'm gonna go about there. Would you stick that one in a bag for me, please? I got home early today. This is Friday for those that haven't figured that out. And me and Grandma went to our Chinese restaurant that we go to. Had us some lunch. Did a little bit of shopping, not much. Well, actually this stuff here is pretty close to it. She did find her some cherries to make her some more cherry moonshine. Alright. Now there it is. Yep. I haven't told y'all in a while, but this is Weber Gourmet Burger. Good stuff. I swear by it. When I can open it. And this happens to be all matted up. Put them long fingernails to work. Thank you. Don't feel stuck on me, woman.
I would mash it up, take it out, put it in your hand and mash it up or something. Get some big gloves like that. There you go.
Boy, it got hard on us. It's all this moisture we've got in there. And we're into hurricane season now. Part of the country just getting out of tornado season, and we have to start our hurricane season. I was seeing the signs in Houston today. It's hurricane season, be prepared. Turn that warm water on for me, please, Mama. I'll be wanting to wash my hands here in a minute. And of course, season this to your own liking. There you go, that's all we need to know. You're trying to hide from the camera, never mind. Alright. Now for what hamburger I got out here. I am going to, boy, that didn't mix up very good. I'm going to take it out and split it into 3 fairly equal parts. Because I'm going to have 3 of these avocado. Oh, baby. Never mind, I'll get it in a minute.
You want to go outside? You want to go outside?
The best way for me to tell if they're equal is to break them in what looks like equal parts and then make them into a ball. And then see if they're all about the same size, and those are fairly close. We'll call that equal. That mixed up. Now what I was going to tell y'all earlier is on that video, they actually cooked this on a grill outside. And that's what I wanted to do, was get that preheating. However, I really haven't done much grilling the last couple of years. I don't know why, but I really haven't. What'd you do with the lighter, you lighter thief? Luckily, I'm prepared. I carry an extra. And there's where she put it. She had it back there. All right. But yeah, they cooked this on the grill, and I know Carlos likes grilling, so I was telling him about it and asked him if he had watched the video I tagged him in. So he's very interested in it. So hopefully he is going to do a video of him doing it out on the grill. We'll see how that turns out for him. Little Joe, they're not allowed to grill at the apartments he's in. I thought that was stupid, but somebody caught one of their balconies on fire 2 or 3 years ago, whatever. So now nobody can do it. That stuff just aggravates the dickens out of me. How can you, don't get me started. We deal with it in the trucking industry, don't we? Alright, I think I can cut it off about like that. And maybe in about half. No, that's too big. And don't worry, we'll eat the scraps. Almost. Gonna cut him in half. And these 2 pieces, you'll never even know they was there. Well, I got plenty of cheese. I'll wind up cutting that down. I mean, Grandma will have some cheese snacks for the week. Now then. Baby, would you bring me my drink, please? No, I think she's in the bedroom. On my bacon, I got just regular old bacon, the thick cut, but the regular old bacon. They have so much of it these days that are apple cured and hickory smoked and this, that, and the other. And I didn't want all of that. The best for the cheese, yeah, I think. We'll have to figure out something else to go with it, where I can take some cheese and something for munchies out there on the road. And being this was my first time doing an avocado like this, I see that I left a little bit of debris on it, and I'm trying to clean it up. What y'all do with yours is up to you. That ain't too bad. Alright, now I'm going to take this, flatten it out a whole lot. Where in the middle it's a little bit thin. Well, maybe I should have thinned it out more than that before I... This part ain't being as easy as I thought it would be. We've done something like this before with eggs. With those Scotch eggs, for those that watched that video. And the hardest thing here on any of them is trying to keep your meat at the same thickness all the way around this.
I said you ought to roll it out or something. Or you try putting it on there.
Well, I might try that on the next one. This just ain't gonna be enough meat.
Right.
Period.
Yeah, well, if you just roll it even and thinner. Later, I don't know what your problem is.
I'm getting it. But it's ugly. But I'm getting it. Huh?
It's big.
Well, that's avocado in the middle. That's why we decided to do 3 of them. For you that are wondering right now and getting bored, trying to make it an even ball all the way around it, trying to do an even thickness of my meat. I'm trying to cover up all the little holes where the avocado ain't showing. That looks about as good as it's gonna get, I guess. See, if I try to do it on here, it's gonna just stick to that board.
And you got a spatula you can take it off with.
What do you think?
Yeah, better.
Oh, it might be big enough. The towel needs to go in the dirty clothes when I'm done. You might be ready, but I ain't. That piece of cheese is still a little bit big for it.
Alright, mash it in there.
That's what I thought.
Just mash it in the avocado.
Uh-huh. That's what I thought.
Is it working better?
A little bit. At least it got it up on there and started better. And yeah, actually, now if I can get it all to seal together there, that'd be great. You did good, Mama. And for those that are listening and don't realize it, she's really not my mama. She happens to be my bride, my wife, the mother of my children. So yeah, I've been calling her mama for years, and she calls me Papa and Papa Joe and Dad. It's just one of them things that we've done for years, because that way the kids knew who we was talking about, blah, blah, blah. And we do have 2 or 3 Joes in our family.
Is that all?
I'm talking about our immediate family. We have me. Then we have little Joe, my son. Then we have Joseph, our grandson. That is the son of little Joe. Now we also happen to have her brother that is named Joe. She has a half brother that's named Joe. She has a nephew named Joe. Her sister-in-law's brother is named Joe.
Yeah.
There's a couple of Joes around. Oh, what are you doing with that?
I just took a good sniff at it.
Are you wanting to strain it tonight?
I was thinking about it. The sooner I get it started, the sooner I'll.
Okay, ain't a big deal to me. Let me get this done. And we're going to have to pause that while this cooks. That'll be a good time to get her done. All right, now you seen on that last one, the cheese was a little thick, and it is on this one too. Much better. Come on, Alex. I imagine this is a bit of a boring video for them, but it is what it is. I mean, you can go look this up on YouTube. That's where I seen it at. And they don't really show you doing all of it. They show a second here and there and a little writing on it. All of that good nonsense. You don't get to see my sexy belly. Well, they can't see my face. All they do is see these manly hands and that sexy belly. All right. Now, I got a decent sized hand. That is literally softball size, pretty much. Now they showed in that video using 3 pieces of bacon. I don't know if we're going to be able to do it with just 3 pieces or not.
Well, you need to stretch it a little bit. They actually tell you not to use thick cut when you're wrapping, but the other is so thin it pulls right apart.
Right, and I normally do stretch it. I've been doing that since I started doing jalapenos.
Yeah.
So yeah, they really don't recommend thick cut for this stuff, but we do. All right. This is in the way. So it needs to get ate. I mean, disposed of. I disposed of it, Mom. Grandma. And for those of you that don't know, she really ain't my grandma either. Alright. Now I'm fixing to do that. We got out broiler pan, thank you. I was having a blank moment there. And that's because with this grease, or with this bacon, we know it's going to cook out a lot of grease. And it ain't Walmart meat, so it really shouldn't let out as much water as Walmart meat does. And I am stretching this just so Grandma don't yell at me. There's one piece exposed there. Nope, it don't. It leaves another little piece right over here exposed, and I don't want that exposed. And I bought enough bacon just for this project, so I ain't gonna worry about having too much bacon on here or being short on my meatballs or avocado balls. I don't know what you would call these. Here's what I ended up with. And I'm patting it.
Avocado eggs.
Huh?
Avocado eggs.
Right? I'm patting on it to keep it all into a better uniform shape and to make sure that it's all gonna hold to each other. Just like that. Well, I guess I better, I don't want to just reach it. Oh yeah, that's bacon on my hand. It don't matter, does it? In the morning, we might have some bacon. There's two.
Right, that you're using it.
Yeah, there's 4 for that one. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's gonna leave 3 pieces. We'll see if I use 4 on all of them. All right. And I hold my thumb on this end of the bacon and I do stretch it. And I try not to cover all of that same bacon ends there. See, that one didn't do that good at all. Is that 2 pieces there? Yes, it is. You think that little bit of meat exposed? That's your phone. One of her grandbabies calling her.
Hey, question for you.
Yeah.
We make that homemade butter,
Yes.
stuff it in the fridge,
Yes.
and it's all hard. Are you not supposed to leave butter in the fridge?
I stick all of mine in the fridge until I get ready for a new stick, and I leave the stick that I'm working on, out. Yeah, because butter does get pretty hard. I've seen that at Cracker Barrel and,
All right.
fridge, yes. But
There we go.
I would leave one of them out.
They're not perfect by no means.
Because I out in a covered butter dish.
But I'm gonna stick them on here.
Okay?
Now then, I'm gonna stick them in the oven for 30 minutes at 350. Then we'll just see where they're at then.
Yeah.
There.
And that was just in the refrigerator?
Yeah.
Yeah, you need it to room temperature.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not really thawing it out, but just frozen in the refrigerator.
Yeah, it's solid roast. You would think it was frozen, but it's not frozen, it's just hard. There's no action using, I can scrape on the top of it.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
There's 30 minutes.
Sorry.
Alright, I'm gonna clean up my mess. We got 30 minutes to wait on. I'll be back in about 30 minutes. Alright, it should be recording again. As you can hear, the oven's going off. Now we don't figure that 30 minutes is gonna be enough. And it ain't. Pull it out. We'll take a look at it together. As you can see, it's not done. In my opinion, it's not done. And part of it is coming apart. Now in that video, like I said, they cooked it outside. And they cooked it for 30 minutes. Then they put a little barbecue sauce on it. This bacon is really shrinking up away from part of that. But I got some Jack Daniel sauce here. That's what I want. It's just a Jack Daniel's hickory barbecue sauce. Come on. It evidently is pretty thick. We usually use a Sweet Baby Ray. But I want to use this to get it used up. Might be that way. I know how to take care of this. That ain't what I want. This is more like what I want. Now let's see how this is going to do. Now I'm not going to put a whole lot on them. I want just enough to put a little glaze on there. I'm spreading it pretty thin. You want barbecue sauce on yours, Grandma?
Please.
This is one of these deals. I hate doing this because it'll come out too much at a time. You know what I mean? Boy, you can smell the Jack Daniels in this. leave it a little light on the sauce. Just in case one of us decide we don't like it. They won't be all three ate up with it. And I'm gonna set the oven for another 20 minutes. Right there, 20 minutes. I'll be back in 20 minutes. Alright, another 20 minutes has passed. Oh. This is what they look like. Kind of hard for you to see them there. Let me set them there and bring you a little closer to it. That's what they look like. Oh, come on. Thank you. Want to see it? Yeah, me and Grandma will probably share one. Being they're so big. There's what it is. Trying to see the camera. She did some Cali rice that we'll have with it. Pinto beans in there. We're debating on a coleslaw. I don't think we really need it. But there you go, folks. What we gonna call it? Avocado bacon wrap or something. Alright, y'all remember, God loves you, so do we. Give this a try. Have a good day. Bye.